vaccine mandate.
No 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 vaccine mandate. Save Australia. 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 Freedom over fear! 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 Save Australia! Help Australia! 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 Save Australia! Help Australia!
Because we're gonna be next if we don't.
Help Australia!
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
No. That's not even the chant. It goes like this. Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio. Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio. Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio. Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio.
Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio! Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio! Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio! Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio!
Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio and Hochul. Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio and Hochul. Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio and Hochul. Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio and Hochul.
Fuck Joe Biden and de Blasio!
Hello, my fellow educators. If you are an educator, make some noise. If you haven't already, look to the person to the left of you and the person to the right of you. Give them a big high five or give them a big hug and tell them that you are proud because we went from the classroom to the city being our classroom. This entire street, this entire city is our classroom. My name is Franz Condé. I've been an 18-year educator with the Department of Education. And listen, we're all educators, whether we're employed with the DOE or not. You didn't become an educator when you got that degree. You were born an educator, so give yourself a round of applause. That was your gift from God. And listen, and thank you, sis. I think you're from La República Dominicana, yeah? Very good. Listen, I want to tell you guys how proud of you I am because they thought that they fired us, but they didn't realize they just put us on fire. And in this country, there was an entire movement against anyone that forced anything on you or into you against your will. That was called the Me Too movement, right? Well, here we are dealing with the same thing. People that are trying to inject your body, your own body, with something against your will, that is called rape. And we are not here to condone rape in any shape or form, especially from our mayor. And guess what? The Department of Education has an anti-bullying policy, and now they're using it against us. So shame on de Blasio, shame on Misha Porter, shame on Michael Mogul, and guess who used to be my teacher? Randy Weingarten. And the irony is, here's the irony, people, she taught me to stand up for my rights in my advanced placement political science class as an educator and as a lawyer at that time. I never thought the day would come where I would have to do the same thing against her. But you know what? If that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. That's what it takes. We will not comply.
We will not comply. We will not comply.
We will.
We will not comply.
We will.
We will not comply.
We will.
We will not comply.
Say what?
We will not comply.
We will what?
We will not comply.
We will not.
We will not comply. We will not comply.
That's right. When did it come to vaccinate? Excuse me, how did they go to vaccine or guillotine? You guys know what a guillotine is? When they used to chop your head off back in the days. Are you kidding me? No. The answer is no. These are our God-given bodies, our God-given rights. This is our God-given freedom, and we will stand for it. Some of us are history teachers, and today we're all making history. We will not bow down unless we're praying. We will not bow down. So I salute you, my fellow educators, and guess what? During slavery, one of the things they did was rip families apart. And if you are a true blue educator, I know that those kids, our kids, and I'm talking about our students, are family. They see you as their mother, they see you as their father, they see you as their brother, they see you as their sister, they see you as their family. And they understand how important family is. So you're gonna tell me you're breaking apart families for our good? You know how many kids I had crying on Friday saying, "Pops, thank you." You know how many kids that I had 15 years ago run up to me and say, "Pops, thank you so much for saving me from that gang, for saving me from poverty." Because I'm not just an educator, I'm also an entrepreneur, an empowerment speaker, and an entertainer. But today, I'm here as an educator and as a freedom fighter.
History books is that in the beginning, the good guys are always losing. And by the end, the Nuremberg trials start. We are 2 years into this now after the first 2 weeks. But I want Pfizer and Fauci and de Blasio to hear us now. History will judge. 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 History will judge.
History will judge.
Now, when this first started, I quit my job as a teacher because I said I will not teach children in a mask. Since then, I've lost my comedy residency. I lost my spot in Hamilton in New Jersey. I lost my wife. I lost my $1 million apartment. I lost my car. And I recently lost custody of my child because they said I was affiliated with right-wing extreme groups. But I have not lost my soul. And every single person who has bowed to de Blasio, who has bowed to Murphy, when they come and they take their possessions, and they take their cars, and they take everything they worked for, they will have no soul left. But we will have our souls. We are the light that will cast out the darkness. It has been said in spirits before that one match can light a dark room. I am staring at 500 bright flames right now. And if one man can tear down a tyranny, if he stops lying, and I am staring at a sea of patriots, this tyranny has no chance. 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 Now listen, we got a lot of great people that want to speak. I just want to tell you guys one story that will start a movement that will tear down this tyranny. About 3 weeks ago, I walked into a restaurant and they asked to see my slave card. I refused to call it a vaccine card. They said, can we see your slave card? I said, I don't have one. They said, sorry, sir, you can't eat here. I said, I'm not leaving. They said, I'm not kidding, you have to leave. I said, do I look like I'm kidding? I'm not leaving. They said, you have to go. I said, you have a problem. You could deal with the government or you could deal with me. I'm not leaving. And I sat on the floor and I started chanting, I'm not leaving, until they picked me up and fed me at the table. Now, Harriet Tubman once said, I freed 1,000 slaves, and I could have freed 1,000 more if I could only convince them they were slaves. We've seen civil rights movements before. And I'm telling you this right now, this Friday at 5 o'clock, meet me at Union Square. We're going to restaurants, and we're not leaving. 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 Now, to our beloved brothers at the NYPD, we support you and we love you. De Blasio cannot do this without you. We are fighting for your freedom too. We ask the NYPD, do not enforce this mandate. Do not enforce. 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 This is what happened in 1968. The government workers would not stand behind the tyranny. And then the tyranny fell. We will not comply. Those are the 4 words that make tyrants tremble. We